In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the AC condenser on this Ford Excursion. It sits right in front of your radiator and cools down your AC system. Let's get started. Before we get started, have a professional recover all of the refrigerant that's in the system. You don't want to open any lines with pressure still in there. On each side of the AC condenser, you'll see this rubber shield. We're going to have to pop that off. It's going to stay in the vehicle. Use a trim tool and just push the clips or the whole shield off of the condenser. Should be another third clip on the bottom. Mine's already broken and unhooked. So with this done, let's do the same on the other side shield. Now on the passenger side, or on the left, as you're looking from the front of the vehicle, you'll see the two lines that go in and out of the AC condenser. Both are held on with a 13mm mounting nut. So let's remove it. With this off, you can pull the line off. Keep in mind, if your system has a vacuum pulled on it, which any machine that recycles the refrigerant will do, you'll hear a hissing noise when you first disconnect it. So don't be alarmed that that is not pressure, that is a vacuum. Do the same to the lower line. This one, of course, will not hiss because we've already opened the system. Sometimes if they're really stuck, once you pry it out a little bit, you can stick a flathead screwdriver here to help you pry out further. This one is disconnected, so let's move along. Let's remove the hood latch since the lever will be in the way of us sliding the AC condenser up. Two 8mm mounting bolts. Hold this on, take them off. Set this aside. Let's use an 8mm socket and remove the two brackets holding the AC condenser onto the vehicle. There's one bolt at the top and then the bracket will come straight up and out. Do the same on the other side. At this point, we'll be able to pull the AC condenser straight up. Looks like my passenger side shield is still partially hooked onto it. There it is. Use the two studs provided with the AC condenser and thread them in to their corresponding threaded holes on the AC condenser, and this is how we're going to mount the lines. Bottom it out by hand. You want to make sure that the inverted Torx end is at the top so you can actually tighten it up at the end. Get an E7 inverted Torx socket and snug it up. Just make sure that this flat area bottoms out and then gets a little bit tight. That's all you want. When we put the mounting nuts on, it's actually going to squish both ends. If you don't have an inverted Torx, you could just grab it with some needle nose pliers down here and do the best you can to tighten it up. Take the new AC condenser, pay attention to your fins, and slide it down carefully. It's going to want to drop into two brackets on the bottom that have rubber bushings on them. Just make sure it's fully seated. Press it down if necessary. Make sure it doesn't want to move around too much. Perfect. Let's secure it up top now. Let's put the brackets back on, line them up, and start the bolt in. Snug it up. Let's do the same on the other side. Put the other side in. Make sure you don't pinch that cable. And start this in. Just get it nice and snug. Let's put the hood latch back on. Try to line it up with how it was positioned before, just based on the marks that it left. With both of these started, try to line it up. Once again, you have the marks of the bolt and the marks on the upper radiator support. Get that snug. Do the same on the other side. If it's too far off, it is possible that the hood can't latch properly, so it's important that you get it at least very close. Let's get the two lines back on. Make sure you don't confuse the two and put them in the wrong spot. Don't forget to replace the O-rings if they are in poor condition, and you can always lubricate them with some PAG oil if you have some, just so they can slide in a little bit easier. Push that line in all the way. Once it's bottomed out, get the mounting nut back on, and let's tighten this up. That's bottomed out. I'll just give it a little bit extra, just like that. Just enough to hold it and lock it on there. The O-ring that's in there will do the sealing, so you don't need to worry about over tightening these. You don't want to break them or strip them out. Do the same to the top line. And get that pressed in all the way and put the mounting nut on. That's bottomed out. Just give it a little bit extra, about 1/8 of a turn at most. And this is fully tightened and seated. Don't forget to put this shield back on. Just clip it on with the little push clips. That of course applies to both sides. All right. With everything back together, have a professional recharge the system with the correct amount of refrigerant so it can function properly. Too much or too little and it won't work the way it should. Then test it out.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.